Weehoo! Into the Steve-verse. Steve, what are you doing here? Look at everybody. They're all so cute.
Alrighty, folks. Now that everyone's got some practice snapping people out of it. I mean, now that we've got some practice.
Minnie waggles her fingers towards herself, Juvie, and Holden.
It's not our fault Daniel had unfinished loser business. Okay. Now that we've all had some practice giving people the option to snap out of it, it's time to split up and cover more ground. Trollhaven sunk, but it's nowhere near enough. So, what are we gonna do to sink that baby once and for all?
I'm telling my coworkers that they don't have to give out back-breaking horsey rides whenever the carousel breaks down if they don't want to. I'm telling my moms the wilderness isn't the only place for nerdy cool kids. With some work, Hella City could accept them too.
I'm telling Ma to quit making fun of the lame mall magician. That's my job, which I'll be promptly quitting after my shift later tonight. You're a mall magician?
I'll talk with my family too. They think they're destined for lameness, but maybe they're just destined for mediocrity.
Perfect. With Gigi processing things with her friends, Daniel setting up a co-ed graduation party, Trollhaven will sink for sure, and Cody with it.
Fantastic. Fantastic, some people would say. That's a joke literally only one of you will get. I'm sorry. And what will you be doing, Minnie?
Well, seeing as how I have no more family to talk to, I figured I'd just, supervise. No more family, huh? Gma is not family. Okay, just checking. Anyway, everyone in your battle stations.
Holden and Juvie head into their apartment complex. Peggy gives Peter a quick hug before taking off to Nebuland, and Minnie looks around nervously.
It's okay if you don't want to talk to your grandma. Of course, I'm older and smarter and healthier now, and I know better than to ruin all that by trying to change some old lady. I mean, sure, it'd be pretty selfless of me to sacrifice my sanity in the hopes of helping out and saving Cody, but I can't put up with her for his sake anymore. Exactly. It doesn't have to be you that changes her, right? Yeah, why me? Anyway, I think I'll go bug Juvie for the day. Good luck, little greasers. Right, little greasers. See ya.
Minnie heads inside while Peter is left to head to his real destination. Where the fuck are we going? Oh, it's to Steve, I guess. It's a building. Okay, check my phone. Peter's combination sling bag, fanny pack, shattered flip. Wait, when the fuck did we shatter our flip phone? I don't remember this happening.
I'm just happy my phone still works after everything I put it through.
When did we shatter our phone? Did we punch someone with our phone? Did we fall down on our phone? Oh, we fell on our phone. That's what happened, didn't it? Yes, I'm sorry, Cody. Cody has been kidnapped. He needs assistance.
I know little greasers is back there, but I need you to make us stop somewhere else first.
Okie dokie. Punky streetwear. Unlike Cody, who's covered in the darkness of the void. I think I already read these, but that's funny. Peter walks across Styx Bridge, lost in thought. He's just a simple pizza boy, transformed into some nobody, intent on leading his family towards a better, less dweebish life. But guide them towards what? After his ordeal with Daniel, who is he to tell anyone that a life of grease fires and expired pizza sauce isn't totally rad? Nah, someone's gotta tell them, and there's only one person he trusts to... Stevie!
God, what the heck was that? It almost sounds like it's...
He looks at his non-existent watch.
A Thrasher Thursday! Oh god. Oh no, Steve!
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh my god, it's hopping at the park! Framed by the triple loop-de-loop is a certain god shredding the pavement into metaphorical ribbons.
That's right, Chumps. It's me. Here to backside, front side, and power slide. All over your god's forsaken city.
The real Steve flips around in the air with the skateboard.
Get a load of that airtime.
He has... Oh wait, that's an announcer. Whatever. The announcer sounds exactly like the real Steve. That's how it is.
Get a load of that airtime. He hasn't touched the ground since he ascended. That kickflip, that magic ollie, that aileron roll, that 360 nose to tail axis spin. Everyone give it up for our board and savior, the real Steve. And please be enthusiastic. I'm trying to get an advance on my paycheck.
The crowd absolutely loses their minds, with the exception of the announcer and questionably cool skate shop employee being paid to be here.
Did he seriously just steal the Greatboard's old title? Steve, Phoebe.
Hey, isn't this that weird loser, Cody, who started babysitting? Peter, what are you doing here?
I wanted to talk to you. I mean, I wanted to talk to the family but before I did, I thought you'd be a great place to start.
Peter looks down at Steve's hand, which Phoebe's been holding since she'd finished her announcements. Oh, wait, Phoebe was the announcer? Whoops. She stares in confusion.
Start, convincing that being a less than cool individual isn't something that you should have to hide. If you want people to really like you, you have to be real, even if it means being, real lame. Which, if it helps to know, it doesn't stop you from being one of my favorite people.
Aw, BB. Less than cool individual. Free Guys obviously has no idea who he's talking to. Do you want me to tell him off? Steve holds Phoebe's hand tightly. Phoebe, there's a lot you don't know about me. Duh, that's exactly what makes you so hot. No, I mean, there's something I need to tell you. We've only be casually making out for like a week. You don't need to tell me anything. Phoebe, I'm serious. Steve stares Phoebe in the eyes with an intensity reserved for interrogators and those with severe nearsightedness. No matter what comes of this, even if you're disgusted with me, it's your right to know. The real Steve shreds on an air guitar so loud that no one can hear anything but the sound of their eardrums nearly busting. Steve, the real Steve, is the source of that spooky noise that happens at the beginning of every episode. This bastard.
You good for nothing, Steves. I don't pay you nothing for nothing. Get clapping or I'll get slapping.
Steve and Phoebe clap while the real Steve continues shredding. Sorry, Phoebe. Looks like I'll have to tell you later. What?
But we don't have until later. Ryan could unleash 6 wings worth of lasers on us at any moment. Ugh, there has to be something I can do to get Steve out of his shift early.
Burn the place down. What the hell is this? The park is littered with remnants of thrashed skateboards, rollerblades, and bikes. Oh.
Well, not like anyone else is using these.
I swear to God, I thought that was just like a bunch of bones. It looks like a bunch of little bones.
Might as well save Steve some time by taking the old chain off my bike.
Peter picks at the chain with his fingers.
Ow, pinchy.
He grabs the chain and pulls.
Ugh, greasy.
He finds the chains quickly and remembers he left his bike chain pliers at home and seriously considers using his teeth.
Ugh, this is stupid. I should just let Steve handle this. At least he's getting paid.
Oh, are we gonna break our bike? Is that what's happening here?
Trusty old bike. A little less trusty after I crashed it into the fucking pavement. Oh, the handle's fucking busted.
Peter's bike looks a little bit dull at the moment. Oh no, the tires popped too. Wait, I already checked my phone. I'm sorry. I forgot. Look, nothing really happened with it, so of course I forgot.
This noise is impossible to talk over, let alone think over. I'll never get around to my family at this rate.
Peter sinks until he sees the swell of concrete waves and flowing metal grind rails. He feels a twinge of optimism.
Hey, I'm at a skate park. Whenever you're not getting mangled in a terrible skateboarding accident, you're gliding over the pavement in a state of complete chill. Or so Cody would say. I could stand to take a page out of his book.
Peter hops on his bike and cycles onwards. Until his bike chain snaps. Oh, there it is.
Ow! Looks like I'm not getting anywhere on this crummy bike. Maybe there's something Steve can do. He's always been good at fixing things.
Peter haphazardly sticks his bike together in the meantime. Okay, well. Peter watches the real Steve balance a skateboard on his head, fly into the sky, and force Steve to cheer about the altitude he's getting.
What a moron. Without that skateboard, he'd just be your average helmet-headed flying snake thing on fire. Okay, maybe not that average, but like, he's definitely not the coolest skater I know.
Oh, a fan appreciating my transcendental coolness? Come on, take a photo. It'll last longer. Just kidding. I'm immortal. I'll last forever.
No thanks. My phone storage is full and I hate you.
Oh, I see. Only a real fan would stick their neck out for a proper selfie.
The real Steve wraps a wing around Peter's shoulders.
Come on. Take a pic. Tell your followers to follow the real Steve instead.
I don't have any fun.
Oh, wait. Scoot a little to the right.
Peter happily scoots away from the real Steve.
A little more.
Peter scoots a little more.
A lot more. Come on, kid. We don't got all day.
Peter scoots out of frame and snaps a photo.
Much better. The first one's always free. You're welcome.
The real Steve flies off as Peter attempts to delete the photo. It's magically undeletable.
Oh, it's no good. Just like all the gods things, it's backed up in the clouds. Fuck.
Peter hops on his bike and barely touches his front wheel to the triple loop-de-loop.
Whoa there! What in the name of Steve do you think you're doing on my loop-de-loop?
Peter averts his eyes.
Biking?
At the skate park? On a Thrasher Thursday? This isn't the non-Steve Haven it was 20 years ago. So beat it. Or at least wear a helmet.
A helmet? I don't have a helmet.
There's one floating right in front of you, isn't there?
The cadence of this is becoming weirder. Peter glances up at the flying helmet god. He nervously reaches for him.
Oh my god! He was actually gonna do it! That's my butt, you know! You were gonna wear my whole ass!
The real Steve motions for the crowd to laugh, which they do uproariously, with the exception of Steve.
Hey, wait a second!
The real Steve takes a closer look at Peter's eyes. Uh-oh.
Dear gods, what is that?
It's just an eye infection. It makes me look like an abomination.
No, I see the truth. You have always been an abomination, since the day your name was first uttered. The foulest name of all. Speak it to me.
I'm so sorry. My name is Peter.
Poser! Come on, every Steve. Make this non-Steve poser feel bad.
Everyone starts chanting poser, poser.
You do, Steve.
The real Steve points at Steve. Steve shakes his head until Peter gives him a sad thumbs up from afar. He knows his bro's got bills to pay. Poser, poser.
Yes! Yes!
Wait, so you don't care about my eyes?
All I care about is if a non-Steve like you can step it up to this.
The real Steve chugs a bottle of ambrosia, smashes it on the ground, and does a totally basic kickflip. The crowd goes wild.
Beat that, poser.
Except this fucking challenge can do more than a stupid ass kickflip. Come on, Peter, you can do this.
Oh shit, wait, our bike is fucked. Peter readies his bike and cycles onwards.
Just like before.
Until his bike chain snaps.
Ow.
Oh, looks like you really did need a helmet. Ha ha ha.
Everyone laughs and cheers.
Now get the hell off my stage.
Okay, well, shit. Peter catches Phoebe's glance and waves at her. But
I didn't say anything.
hold up, it's way too loud here. Oh, I forgot. Phoebe starts typing on her phone and showing Peter the result. What happened? Did you get such a middling grade on the cat that you only became half a cool kid? Peter types back.
I guess you could put it that way. That's not why I'm here, though. Is there any way to get Steve out of work early?
No one skips out on Thrasher Thursday. We're here till sunset unless someone manages to thrash our boss. And if you couldn't swing passing the cat, I doubt you could manage that.
I don't suppose you could thrash him yourself, could you?
And miss out on overtime pay as if. Speaking of. Phoebe gets back to work announcing all the sick tricks the real Steve is not doing.
Sigh.
Well, shit. Guess we'll just have to find more pieces. Like this. The park is littered with remnants of thrashed skateboards. Yeah, we already read that.
If this part survived his thrashing, maybe it could help me do the same. As long as I'm understanding survivorship bias correctly.
Oh my god, what happened to this poor sweet child? What in the world is going on with you? I love all of the little background characters so much. But the biggest problem is that they're all so fascinating that I want to know everything. Like, tell me your story. You know? Oh my goodness, someone dressed up to come here. Wow, fancy.
They got thrashed so that I could thrash harder.
Peter grabs a spare wheel. We've got all the things we need. No, don't do that. Stop. Please stop, you absolute goofy. Yeah. Oh wait, let's look at these things.
On second thought, why does my reaction rely on my brother? I've had plenty of practice fixing the old pizza bike.
Peter attempts to wrestle the handlebars off of his bike. But with only himself as a tool, he slips, accidentally giving himself the Heimlich maneuver. You know, we've all done that, right? Everybody's done that, right?
Oh god, fuck.
Steve stares blankly as Peter coughs up a chunk of his lunch.
Just practicing my first aid skills for the next time I choke.
Peter wheels his bike away, forgetting that Steve couldn't see him choke if he wanted to. Peter holds the spare wheel like it's a steering wheel.
Vroom vroom! I mean, my life would be so much easier if I had a car. Pizza deliveries would be a breeze. I could drive Steve out of here with no problem. All it would cost is hundreds of dollars in insurance, registration, maintenance, parking, fuel, miscellaneous fees, property damage, accident-related counseling, physiotherapy.
Peter stops and holds onto his spare wheel like his life depends on it.
I'm never taking my bike for granted again.
Truly. Too real.
There's no competing with a god for a cool kid's attention, but luckily Steve's not a cool kid. I just need Steve to shut up long enough for Steve to hear me. This is gonna get confusing.
Peter takes advantage of the deafening sound of the real Steve thrashing his Thursday.
Steve! No matter who you are, I'm sure she'll still want to make out with you either way. And if not, just remember, I love you, bro!
What? Peter sighs, relieved that he got to say his sappy piece without anyone listening. Hey, I kid just told you he loves you. I mean, to tell him your fan club's online only? Oh, that's okay. A bit of sap never killed anyone. What? Peter, adequately humiliated, attempts to shift the topic towards his disintegrating bike. Steve squints at it and nods sympathetically. Oh, shit! That's handy. He opens his jacket, revealing a variety of tools. Oh my god, without hesitation, he fixes up the bike.
Woohoo, thanks.
What? Peter gives Steve a pat on the back. He smiles in response, happy to help. Aw, what a good big bro. Okay, let's practice before we do anything. Peter bikes along the winding grind rail, getting used to the new parts of his bike. He considers hopping onto the rail, but something doesn't feel right. He needs the perfect rail for the perfect trick. Oh, okay. How are we feeling about it?
My trusty old bike looks just like it did before my dad refurbished it into a pizza bike.
Peter's bike looks a bit dull at the moment. Okay. Nope, that's big level shit. Let's start on the baby run, maybe. Peter glides down the ramp and compresses into his bike. He shoots up, pulling his front wheel up with him, with his back wheel trailing behind. Bunny hops are pretty cool, but not cool enough to make any note of. Still, he feels pretty awesome doing it. Nice. Glides down the ramp and soars back up. Aw, shit, yeah. He kicks the pedals of his bike, sending him spinning 360 degrees just before landing. He aces the 1-star trick and makes a mental note of the crank flip for later. Hell yeah. Glides down the ramp and leans back. Pulls his handlebars back and front wheel up. Wheelies are pretty cool, but not cool enough to make any note of. Still, even simple tricks are fun to do. Down the ramp, that's an up ramp. Nice try, ding dong. Oh, okay, apparently that's nothing. How about this one now? Peter speeds towards the grind rail and jumps. He balances the pedal of his bike on the rail and skids down to the end of the railing. He aces the 3-star trick and makes a mental note of the shoe grind for later. Am I gonna have to remember the names of these? That's fine. I guess I can probably fucking wing it. Oh, this still isn't it. Okay. Forget that rail. I didn't want it anyways. Do this. Peter gains speed and darts up the ramp at maximum velocity. Oh shit. He backflips and rotates 180 degrees midair before landing perfectly and swinging back around the vertical. He aces the 5-star trick and makes a mental note of the flare for later. Hell yeah. Okay. I think we've got our bag. Oh wait. Let's do this one. 5-star on the ramp, soars back up. Yes! Gripping only his handlebars, he spins the frame of his bike 360 degrees just before landing. Aces the 4-star trick and makes a mental note of the downside whip for later. Wait, I'm missing a 2-star. Do we want to do this grind yet? No. Where's my 2-star? Are you my 2-star? Peter glides down the ramp while balancing on his front wheel. He hops off the wheel and spins around 360, biking backwards out of the ramp. There's the 2-star. The Nolly 360. Sick. I'm ready. I'm gonna thrash the shit out of your ass. Hold on, wait. I was gonna check my phone one more time just in case. Okay. I'm ready. Get fucking dunked on. Peter hops on his bike and barely touches his front wheel to the triple loop-de-loop. Whoop. Wait. Back for more? The real Steve chucks up. Yeah, you already did this. Except.
It's time. I just need to string together a cool enough combo to shut everyone up so I can talk to Steve.
We have to start simple, right? So, probably in order, yeah? I think this is the order, right? Crank flip, nollie. Peter glides down the ramp and soars back up. We've already read this. What? No! Okay, you can't start with a 1-star. Noted. Start with the 3-star. Shoe grind. Or should I just start out with the fucking big shit? Just do a flare. Peter gains speed and darts up the ramp. Holy crow, did I just see that? Please tell me someone caught that flare on camera. That's a clean 5 stars. Enough to thrash most Steves. But is it enough to thrash the real Steve? Do a shoe grind. Peter speeds toward the grind rail and jumps. Balances the pedal of his bike on the rail and skids down to the edge of the railing. The poser's shoe grind reminds me of the monotonous grind of everyday life, worthy of about 3 stars and only interested in thrashing on weekends. Okay, so did I fuck it up by starting off at the 5-star? Is that what God shit, fuck. Do a downside whip. If this doesn't give me a little boost, we're fucked. Only handlebars. Yowza, there's no downside to that downside whip. With a hefty 4-star move like that, maybe thrashing this Thursday isn't totally out of the question. Oh shit. I still have to do all of them? Peter glides down the ramp while balancing on his front wheel. No! Gnarly's never. No! Shit, fuck. Okay, hold on. I get it. I understand. Never mind. I understand. We start at 1, so we might as well just start at 1. Yeah? Cause it's not gonna be good anyways. Well, if that crank flip made this poser's once ambiguous lameness now upsettingly clear, he'll need more than a 1-star trick if he plans to thrash anyone. Yeah, but since you're making me do everything, we gotta start there. Peter glides down the ramp. A Nolly 360, more like gnarly 360, and I do mean gnarly in the bad way. Save the 2-star tricks for the kiddie pool poser. That's fine. Peter speeds toward the grind rail and jumps. That Puzzler's Shoe Grind reminds me. Wait, I already read this. I already read all of this. Why am I still going through it? Do your best. After a full set of tricks, Peter feels a sudden burst of confidence and speeds toward the triple loop-de-loop. Holy shit! Oh my fucking god! Look at him go! He nearly flies off his bike as he zips through the first loop. He drops into the second loop and back around. And finally, he kicks it into high gear and soars through the last loop. There's something totally average about Peter's unreal triple loop-de-loop. Peter slows to a stop and hops off his bike, dizzy from all that flipping, spinning, and rotating. The crowd goes wild. Peter yaks on the ground. Oh no. The crowd goes wild.
You think they're clapping for you? They're clapping at you, sucker. Let me show you how the real Steve does it.
Ah, now for the real show. Just look at our god go. He's practically ascending for the second time. He's now reached peak altitude. His air is thinning. The air is thinning, unlike the full head of hair that he definitely keeps under that helmet. And now the drop-in, impeccable as always. Looks like he's headed straight for us. Well, time for my 15. Everyone remember to brace for impact. The real Steve slams into the triple loop-de-loop, sending a cloud of concrete and rebar. Rebar. Flying into the air. There you go. He does an ollie. That's it. That's it. The crowd goes absolutely insane.
Are you kidding me? That's it?
Face it, kid. No one can beat the real Steve and his hot air. Cue the air horns. The real Steve rains dozens of air horns out of his helmet hole and onto the excited crowd. They're so loud that the entire skate park shakes.
Ugh, God, there's no winning. What is even the point? Screw playing his game. There's only one way I'm gonna get what I want.
Get those air horns.
The only way to beat him is at his own game. Then it's time to bust some fucking eardrums.
Peter flies down one ramp and then another, picking up speed. Oh my god. With a hefty tail whip, he slams into the pile of air horns.
No! The real Steve's air horns!
Steve, now's your chance!
Steve turns to Phoebe. So, as I was saying...
Hey, which Steve do you work for? That's right, the real one. Now zip it.
Then I'll say it. Phoebe, Sid's a loser.
The park goes silent. Murmurs begin to erupt.
The real Steve's a real loser?
But didn't he have to be the coolest kid to ascend?
Does this mean he eats boogers? No! No! My secret! It's out!
What? Wait, what?
Oh my god, this music! The real Steve solemnly shoos everyone away as he takes center stage.
It was a dark winter's night when Mother left home. Steve Sr. would look upon my sky blue eyes and tell tales of the loser that he thought I was. Out of envy or pure malice, I'll never know, but his whisperings still haunt me to this day. Mother left because she hates Steve's. Steve, more like pet peeve. You're fat and ugly. And so, like a ghost made dead by insecurity, I thrashed countless non-Steves on my way to Haven. And there, I ollied upon my concrete stage, forever coveting the next applause, the next beatdown. But skateboarding was supposed to be a hobby. Why couldn't Papa just let the real Steve be a snake breeder like he wanted. The audience cringes at the god's vulnerability. Chillhaven visibly sinks.
Oh, wow, I really wasn't expecting this. What if you just stopped being a god?
But my unimaginable power and daddy's approval!
I doubt your dad's approval has anything to do with godhood. He probably hates you for reasons out of your control, and you cling to power because you think it protects you, but it doesn't. It just makes you look like a stupid asshole.
No, the real Steve is a good boy, a real good boy.
Okay, maybe you're secretly a really good boy. I don't know everything. But consider this. Maybe you'd be happier if you filled the void with something else, like genuine relationships or touching grass.
Well, can I fill the void with steaks?
I mean, sure. Everything in moderation.
Oh, thanks, Steve. See you later, posers. I'm god of snakes now. I hated you all from the very beginning.
I can't help but feel like he took my words out of context.
Well, sounds like his fans heard you loud and clear. The real Steve wasn't a havenly asshole because he earned it. He was just a regular asshole who couldn't quit holding a grudge. Way to call him out. There's nothing worse than a lame god who can't practice what they preach. You really should have called him the real Steve, though. For a sec, I thought you were calling regular old Stevie a hero loser. I really should have just done this to begin with. Steve takes off his sunglasses. I didn't know you wore colored contacts. These aren't contacts. So, what? Your eyes are like some kind of pale yellow shifted cool kid blue? You mean green? My eyes aren't perfectly green, but they're still green. but your impeccable sense of layering, your color coordination. I dress like I have a thermoregulation problem in a closet full of my dad's outdated ski wear. But if you were really bored a loser, then you would have sucked my precious cool kid blood dry in a frenzied attempt to ascend by now. Wait, is that something cool kids actually believe? There's just no way. Phoebe, being a loser isn't a big part of me. I made sure of that. And I regret it because I only did it to impress people like you. I have a feeling things are changing, though. People can surprise you if you give them the chance. So, what do you say? Let's surprise each other. How's this for a surprise? I don't date liars or losers. You're lucky this was just a casual thing. Dropping it will be easy, and with our boss out of the picture, we'll never have to co-work again. See ya never, dweeb. Phoebe stomps away around the park. Slowly circles back and stops back in front of Steve. I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry. I missed you. Missed you too. Is this allowed? Is that a stupid thing to ask? It's not stupid. You're just saying that. What else is there to say about dating a cool kid? We're dating? I mean, if you want. Yeah, okay, that sounds alright. Phoebe leans in. Oh my god! As they make a contact, their eyes oscillate through colors at a high frequency that they meld into one single calming tone. There's something totally not electrifying about their lovey-dovey lip lock. Oh my god, that hat! The shirts! The matching shirts, though! Chillhaven lurches in the sky. Ah! What are you, 5? People make out. Get over yourself. When did I get a Lincoln Shark shirt? Oh my god, Lincoln Shark! That's Lincoln Shark! I love it. I knew you liked Lincoln Shark more. And when did you get a green way shirt? Oh gods, I've become some kind of loser poser. Actually, you've become...
Actually, that's me. You've become a totally average poser.
That's even worse. Also, why are you still here? Oh, I should have introduced you. This is Peter, my little brother.
Hiya.
A little is an understatement. I know you're hard of seeing, but this guy looks nothing like you. Well, except for the eyes, I guess.
I, too, frequently wonder if I'm adopted.
He's my brother, all right, and I care about him a lot, so... Oh god, my voice keeps fucking going all over the place. Hold on, I have to fix this. And of course my water bottle's being squeaky as fuck today. Oh. Sorry about the Free Guys comment. I guess I got wrapped up trying to impress Steve. Or the cool kid I thought he was.
Just don't let it happen again or I'll thrash you like I thrashed your pathetic god. I mean, just kidding. I think I'm still hopped up on adrenaline. Speaking of, Steve, we need to talk to the family.
Speaking of adrenaline, how does that make sense?
They make me nervous. I don't know. I just really needed a segue.
Whatever you need, I'm there.
Great. It's been a while since we've all been in the same room.
Oh shit, Peter bikes on ahead. You gonna be okay? I'll manage. I just wish there was someone who could explain all this to me. Her little brother did in fact explain everything when he became average, but she tuned him out in favor of reading her horoscope. Oh, well, nothing we can do about that now. I've gotta find a new job, maybe something snake related. I could help you out, maybe later tonight. See you then, Stevie. Nice. I literally only got this one picture. Oh, our screen is crackled. Heck, I'm getting worse at getting photos. Shit, I really have to work on that. That's fine. We'll get there. We'll get there eventually.